lead sources are critical, very important, very important. This is why we're a huge component for networking. Okay, step five, no, excuse me. Yeah, five of the system, ABCs of sales, always be connecting. And so when you're networking, you're generating trust leads. When people vouch for somebody, if you ask your neighbor, you ask a friend, hey, I need a mechanic, a roofer, a plumber, and they say, oh, go to Joe. Joe's great. Do you even question them about it? You're just like, thank you. And you just go to Joe, and Joe does a great job because they vouch for him. Instant trust. You didn't even call anybody else. This is why referrals are so important, so valuable versus paying for leads, paying for ads, and even Google leads. So even Google leads are tough. Those are cold leads because everybody else has a million reviews and not everybody differentiates himself online. Now, if you have your website built out according to the website conversion funnel, that'll be helpful. But a lot of them don't go to the website. They just call the number on Google. And again, you look like the other two on there. So those are still cold leads, and cold leads aren't going to convert as well. But referrals, like you're saying, you get to charge a little bit more than what you normally do. No problem. You're in like Flint. So the question is, how can you generate more referrals, right? How can you generate more referrals? And that's networking, staying top of mind to your customers. Step nine, staying top of mind to your customers, 2 phone calls a day, newsletter, email newsletter of value, not discounts and deals and higher us, but of value once a month, and then a send out card every quarter, and then connect with all your customers on social because that's a free and easy way to stay top of mind. And then run those gourmet cookie contests on Facebook every week. Those are tons of fun. Everybody loves them. Right. So that networking, and the question is, how can you generate more referrals? Because that's instant trust. It's a little bit slower of a flywheel to get going, but once you get that flywheel going, it's on its way. It just takes care of itself.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank
I
you.
I was talking to another painter and he said something that was really fitting to me. And he said, do your sales process and your marketing in light of getting the first referral and the second repeat business. And so once I started thinking about that, it's how can I get them to go with us for interior work if we painted their outside, and how can I incentivize them to get me one referral? And looking at it like that, I'm like, oh man, there's so much stuff I need to do or add. And yeah, that can help that flywheel.
And part of that is just staying top of mind. They already know you, like you, and trust you. But we let them forget about us. We let them forget about us. So here's a story I'm going to share. Well, back when in Florida, when I was getting going, and this is before I hit the wife lottery in mid-April. It was just myself and then my older children, Stephen and Nadia, who were, I think, like 7 and 9 at the time, or 6 and 8, or something like that. They Stephen was in soccer, and so I would take him to soccer, and we met another family who had just moved down from Tennessee, and they invited us over for some grilled chicken for a cookout. Being a single dad, you don't say no to any meal ever. Okay, especially cookout, some grilled chicken, some from Tennessee. I was like, yeah, oh yeah, we'll be there. So we got there, we met with them, nice people, and we're sitting getting to know each other outside around the pool, waiting for the grill. And he says, what do you do? I said, I'm a painting contractor. And he says, oh, we just had our house painted. And I looked around, and I said, they did a nice job. It did. It looked great. And I said, I'm just curious, who did that? Who did this? And he looked at his wife. Just don't remember. I'm like, oh, it's probably been a while. He's like, no, it was just a couple months ago. A couple months ago. This blew my mind. I couldn't let it go, and I didn't let it go. And I pushed just as far as I could because I didn't feel like they were frustrated. I'm like, listen, it's really important to me. Did they leave a magnet on the fridge? And he says, let's go in and look. No magnet on the fridge. I said, can I pull out a phone book and we just go through these? Now, this has been 10, 15 years ago, the last of the phone books, right? So we did, went through all of them. Nothing jogged his memory. I said, maybe they left a paint can in the garage with their sticker on it. Nope. Zero. These guys were raving fans, and they had just had their house painted 2, maybe 3 months ago. There was nothing I could do to jog their memory. They will never receive a referral from these raving fans again. Stay top of mind. Okay. Sorry.
So that's an interesting thought that they'll never receive a referral from them. That's crazy to think about.
Raving fans. And they did a
Yeah.
great job, guys. I know we can all pick each other. No, they did a great job. It looked sharp, nice, clean lines. Even, it was a fantastic job, and they had a great experience. They will never receive a referral from them, ever. Raving fans never get a referral from them. Stay top of mind. We get so busy getting new leads that we forget about our raving fans. And all we have to do is stay top of mind.